A wedding in Himachal Pradesh recently grabbed headlines as a woman married two brothers. And now, India's ambassador to Cuba is facing a legal battle in the Supreme Court because his wife, a Christian, has challenged his second marriage because he divorced her under tribal law. So what's going on here? Why is there so much legal confusion around marriage in India? Let's break it down. Marriage, divorce, and family matters in India fall under personal laws, which depend on your religion or communities. Hindus, Sikhs, Jains, and Buddhists covered under Hindu Marriage Act. Christians under the Christian Marriage Act and Divorce Act, Muslims under the Muslim Personal Law, and Parsis under the Parsi Marriage and Divorce Act. But scheduled tribes follow their own customary laws, which Indian courts recognize. And that is how polyandry, which is one woman marrying multiple men, is allowed in some tribal communities. In the Himachal case, both families belong to the Hatti tribe, where it is allowed for a woman to marry two or more brothers. It's a way to keep land and property within the family. Other polyandrous tribes exist too, especially in hilly regions where resources are scarce. And it's not just polyandry. In some northeastern and central Indian tribes, we have polygamy, which means one man and multiple wives, like the Nagas, Gonds, Begas, Bhils. Bigamy is allowed by the Medaras and Holias in Karnataka. In fact, the Muryas in Madhya Pradesh and Garsis in Rajasthan allow trial live-in relationship before formal marriage. But what happens when tribal custom clashes with national law? That's where it gets messy. Take inheritance, reservation, and pensions, for example. A non-tribal spouse does not get ST status by marrying a tribal in general. In Jharkhand, it's even been suggested that a tribal woman may lose her ST status if she marries outside the community. Kids from such marriages get ST status only when raised within the tribe. And what about government benefits? In 2024, the Himachal High Court denied widow pension to a woman married to two brothers. Why? Because one husband died but the other was still alive. So the court said she's not a legal widow. And that's the kind of grey area where tribal custom meets legal red tape. The bigger debate is the Uniform Civil Code. It's not just about one law for all. It also means asking, how do we protect legal rights while respecting tribal traditions and diversity? India's laws are a patchwork of faith, custom, and identity. And any change to that has to be stitched very carefully.